Hey everybody, welcome to another Marvel Legendary gameplay video. Today we're going to be playing through Legendary Legacy Arcade. This is a format of playing Marvel Legendary that was just put out recently at the time of recording by Bageltop Games in collaboration with a lot of incredible people in the Marvel Legendary community. There's going to be a link down in the description to the Discord that I'm on, that Bageltop's on, and a lot of these wonderful people. I highly encourage you to join that if you're really into Marvel Legendary and want to discuss it with people and just join a really healthy community. So the basis of this format, it's basically a randomizer, but it adds a nice layer of strategy where you get to choose some of your heroes, the masterminds and schemes you're going to play off. It has this kind of, intense build of difficulty as the games go on. It's really awesome. We're going to be fighting our way through 8 randomly generated battles, unlocking heroes as you defeat the masterminds and progress. Lose to a mastermind and some of your heroes get KO, never to be selected again. Lose 3 times and your run is over. I'm really excited to get to start with you guys. Why don't we start over here in the player stats section. First thing we're going to do is we're going to decide how many players are going to be playing, or if you're going to play solo, how many hands are you going to be controlling. I'm going to stick with the typical one. I'm going to be playing with solo, but with 2 hands. And we are going to be implementing the final blow rule, meaning that we have to hit the mastermind one more time. Once we get rid of all the tactics, we have to hit them one more time in order to win the game. We're going to start out with 3 lives, and our current score is 0 at the moment, but that's just fine. We're going to move over. Just as a quick look, this is the current roster that we have, and as you notice, every single one of our heroes is locked at the moment. We can't choose any of our heroes. We have to first start a randomized game in order to gain them. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be randomizing our selection of masterminds and schemes. So we're going to randomize 3 masterminds and 3 schemes. Once we do that, we get to choose 1 mastermind and 1 scheme, and that's going to be the game that we're going to be going into today. So I'm going to get this all randomized up for you. Once I'm done with that, I'll come back and we get to choose which one we want to play. All right, I got all the masterminds and the schemes all randomized. Why don't we just do a quick little overview of each of them. First up, we have Baron Heimrich Zemo. The main thing we want to look at is any special things, rules we have to follow, and the Master Strike. So whenever we fight a villain, I can pay 2 recruit to rescue a bystander. Baron Zemo gets +9 attack unless you are a savior, meaning that we have to have 3 bystanders in our VP in order to fulfill that savior status. And if a Master Strike is drawn, each player KOs a bystander from the victory pile. Any player who cannot so gains a wound. Honestly, not too difficult, I would say. There's a pretty high chance this is going to be one of the masterminds we pick because that just doesn't feel too difficult. Getting some bystanders, maybe have to spend a little bit extra recruit to gain them in the beginning. I think there's a good chance he's going to be the one we pick. Moving on over, though, we have Immortal Emperor Zhang Zhu. And this guy's really tough. So he has the 7th circle of Kung Fu, and right off the bat, I'm already turned off by doing that. So basically what that means is we have to reveal, in order to fight him, we have to reveal a card that has a recruitment value of 7 or more, meaning that we have to have a rare card in order to fight him. And that just seems really tough. And because I honestly, when I play a game, I rarely bank on the fact that I'm going to be able to even see one of the rare cards, let alone recruit it. So I think, as Master Strike, each player has to reveal a hero that costs 7 or more, or they discard down to 3 cards. I think that just adds to the difficulty of it. It's just really rough because it only has 7 HP. But there's so many requirements in order to actually hit him. So I don't think he's probably not going to get picked. The next mastermind we got is Shikla, the Demon Bride. So her Master Strike is reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck, put all the scheme twists revealed on top of the villain deck, put the rest on the bottom of the deck in a random order. She really is going to speed up the scheme, which usually leads to us losing a lot quicker. So out of the 3 that we have available to us, I think we're going to be going with Baron Heimrich Zemo. I think because the thing is this, so we're in battle 1 right now. Once we move to battle 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on and so forth, our choices of the amount of masterminds we have to choose from and the schemes we get to choose from reduce down to the point where we don't have a choice. So what we really need to do is at this point, we need to take advantage of the easier masterminds and the easier schemes in order to get through this. All right, while we move on to the schemes real quick, looks like we have Invade the Daily Bugle. And just the summary of it, basically, the villains are going to be taking over the HQ. Once all 5 HQ slots are taken over, we're going to lose. And honestly, this feels really... I played this scheme one time, and I lost pretty beautifully, pretty quickly as well. Because what's really tough about it is not only, 5 scheme twists and you could lose pretty quickly. Not only that, but it's restricting the amount of heroes you have available to recruit from. So that one seems really tough. Why don't we look over and see what else we got? The next scheme we're going to be getting is Forge the Infinity Gauntlets. And this one's, this one's really, it's based around an iconic comic story. And honestly, when this popped up, I was like, maybe we'll do that just because it's cool. But once again, I feel like we need to take advantage of the easier schemes and masterminds in order to get through this. So Evil's going to win when 6 Infinity Gem villains are in the escape pile. And those Infinity villain cards are pretty tough to fight. They're usually really high HP. And this scheme is going to be bringing them back. I don't know. It just sounds pretty tough, but also puts a limit on you. You can only have 4 Infinity Gem artifacts, or if you have 4 Infinity Gem artifacts, you're going to lose as well because you get corrupt with power. Another scheme that looks pretty tough in my opinion. The next one is Silence the Witnesses. Now, I played this one before, and this one, basically what happens is when a twist is drawn, 3 hidden witnesses are going to be placed on the scheme, and we need to recruit those hidden witnesses before another scheme is drawn. So it does slow us down by a little bit, but if we focus on recruit, honestly, it isn't that difficult of a scheme to deal with. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to be choosing Silence the Witness with Baron Heimrich Zemo. So if we scroll down here, it looks like we're going to be entering these in. So on the Mastermind, notice that the 3 that we have available are the 3 random ones we chose from. So we're going to be choosing Baron Heimrich Zemo right there, and the scheme we're going to be going with is going to be, let's see, Silence the Witness. So got that all set up. Now, the bottom half of this, we still have the villains, henchmen, and heroes to go through. Those are also going to be randomized. So why don't I get that done for us, and we'll see what we are working with. All right, looks like we got our villains, henchmen, and heroes all set up and ready to go. Zoomed out a little bit for you as well so we can see it a little better. Let's look over to the villains. Looks like we got Masters of Evil World War II. This is a nice little callback to the original Masters of Evil from the core box. And just looking over their cards, they have to do a lot with bystanders, which is really good against Baron Zemo, because we want bystanders in order to make sure we can hit him or reduce his HP down. None of these really stress me out too much, I'll be honest. Seems like a lot of them do give us a benefit when we fight them, when we fight them basically, as long as we have the savior enabled. So I'm not too stressed about them. Our next villain group is Monstropolis. I never fought against this villain group before, but they have a lot of abilities on them. They have Faithful Resurrection. When we flip over the top card of the villain deck, if it's a Master Strike or a Scheme, they come back into the city, which can be a bit tough. I don't know. It's kind of a mixed bag. Some of those, half of them have negative effects against us. The other half have benefits, which is really good. But there is a lot of Faithful Resurrection flying around, so there's a chance some of these are going to be a little difficult to fight. Moving down, we got the Maggia Goons. I love this henchman group. We can KO one of our heroes when we fight them, and it has the bribe mechanic. So, with the Goons, with the Silence the Witnesses scheme, recruiting is going to be really, really important. So hopefully some of our heroes down here can help provide that for us. Our first randomized hero is going to be Daredevil from Dark City. I do like this hero setup. I think he's pretty dang strong, but having to guess the top card of your deck without a way to manipulate the top of your deck can be a little difficult, I would say. Maybe I just need to keep a pen and paper next to me. But I mean, a decent amount of damage out of all of these. I think as long as we just really focus on, trying to remember how, what recruit values we have in our deck, I think we're going to be able to pull this off pretty well. Or if we get a bunch of black flips, being able to basically wall crawl the cards that we recruit to the top of our deck, I think it's going to be a pretty solid choice. So we'll see what we can do with that. Next randomized hero is going to be Bishop. He's a really great hero. I've used him and I've played a lot of games with him, and he has a really nice flow to his cards. I really like heroes like him where it's just a nice little package. If you get all 3 of these cards, you're going to be sitting pretty. And also, KOing your own cards is one of the most powerful things you can do in Marvel Legendary. Thinning out your deck to get rid of all the gray heroes, just keep the non-grays, and then start whittling out your recruit just so you have a bunch of attack. I mean, it's exactly what we want to do. And Bishop is basically telling us, hey, that thing that's really good to do, keep doing it. And guess what? I'm going to benefit you for doing it. So really excited to have him on the team. Our next randomly chosen hero is Captain America Falcon. I haven't played with him either, but looking at his cards, he seems pretty dang solid. Having the savior mechanic on one of his common cards is really strong in this scenario. I mean, our victory pile is going to be full of bystanders pretty easily, I feel like, with the Silence the Witnesses and the World War II Masters of Evil. He does require a instinct card in order to activate his other common card, but Daredevil can't provide that, so we have a little bit of synergy there as well. Next randomly chosen hero is going to be Strong Guy. he's a pretty solid hero. I really like his X Factor Investigations card. Being able to investigate for a Strength card or an X Factor card can be pretty strong. He is the only X Factor hero that I have, but Daredevil does have another. Daredevil does have a Strength card at common that I think we're going to be wanting to dig for anyways. His Absorb Kinetic Energy might not be that helpful in this. I noticed that Captain Falcon also had an ability similar where if we gain a wound, we could basically discard one of those cards and get a benefit from it. We don't really have a way to give ourselves wounds at this point, which is kind of what you want when you have cards like that, because you don't really want to be having just you know, basically banking on that the enemies are going to give you wounds in order to get the benefits. Go Big seems a little bit rough to activate with Tactical Formation. I've had some experience with it, but only with low Tactical Formation cards, kind of like the Stepper Cuckoos. But Strong Guy seems like it's going to be a little difficult to get, but we'll see how that goes. Our last randomly chosen hero is going to be Greithoth, Breaker of Wills. And I'll be honest, he doesn't look all that impressive to me. I don't have a ton of experience with him. I feel like I've played him once or twice in the past, but his Absorb Metal seems really bad. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a brick really early in the HQ. Sure, you're going to get a Mace of Chains out. Just keep that on the field basically the whole time so that Absorb Metal is always activated. But I don't know, just he doesn't seem all that interesting to me. So we're going to see. Hopefully he won't be super abundant in the HQ. Well, we're all set up to go. So at this point now, we are going to be starting the game, and this is the setup we're going to be playing. So I'm going to ship you on over to the playmat, and we're going to get this game rolling. And just a note, I don't actually own every single expansion in the Marvel Legendary universe at this point. But honestly, this is all about just using your collection for what you got right now and using that to have a really fun gameplay experience. So, and you know, this probably won't be the last time I go through this arcade challenge. I think it's going to be a really fun way in order to play a randomizer. So, all right, looks like we're all set up and ready to go. Got the villain deck all set up, the hero deck all set up. Baron Heimrich Zemo is going to be at 18 health right now because I do not have the savior status, and Silence the Witness is going to be activated. Of note, we are going to be using the villain playmat. When I hit the randomizer, this is the one it told me to use. Really, the only difference is that the bridge and the streets are on the right side, sewers and bank are on the left side instead. They are going to be entering the bridge first and heading this way just like normal. So I don't think it's going to have a huge impact on the game. Just depending on, you know, looking at the Silence the Witnesses and some of the villains I had, but who knows, could change. We'll see what happens. But why don't we get all set up and let's get this show on the road. Let's get our HQ going. Got ourselves a Winged Salvation, a Absorb Kinetic Energy, a Backflip, like to see that nice and early. Body of Uru, this is Greithoth's rare card. It's going to do 4 damage, and you get plus damage equal to the total number of artifacts controlled by players and artifacts in the lair. I don't have a lot of motivation to get that. Basically, I'm going to have the 4 damage and be happy with it. And we got ourselves another Absorb Kinetic Energy. A little rough HQ, I'm not going to lie. Having two 5s, a rare card. Backflip's really the only one that we could pick up nice and early. Might be a tough little start. I mean, no, what am I saying? Ring Salvation, you can pick that up pretty early as well. But I do like to grab Recruit nice and early when I can. All right, Miles is going to start us off here, and looks like we got ourselves. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves the 5 and 1. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Master Strike. So each player is going to have to KO a bystander from the victory pile or gain a wound. Looks like we're just going to be getting some wounds here. Looks like Miles is going to be gaining the binding. Harrison's going to be gaining the wound. All right, let's play out all our cards. Looks like we got a 5 and 1 to play with. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to use all 5 of that recruit. Why don't we pick up this kinetic energy here? I mean it's 3 damage, and honestly, I could have used that when I was gaining that wound. I could have discarded it to draw 2 cards. So why don't we pick that up for right now? Gonna be replaced with another Winged Salvation. All right, let's wrap that up. Pass it over to Harrison. All right, looks like Harrison's gonna be starting off with the 4 and 2. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Executioner. So he has an ambush effect. He's gonna capture a bystander. We can fight him. If we have Saver, we get to draw a card. If he escapes, we're gonna KO a bystander from each player's victory pile. I'm gonna give this guy looks like we got a Radiation Scientist. So when we rescue that, we get to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. Okay, motivation to hit that is pretty high, though it's probably not gonna be happening anytime soon. Looks like we got ourselves a 4 and 2. Right now, let's see. Next turn for Miles, he's only going to have 3 recruit. So I think we're going to leave the backflip for him. So we're going to use all 4 of this. We're going to pick up this Winged Salvation. All right, let's replace that with an Absorb Energy. So a solid card. Happy to see that. All right, let's move it on over. Passing to Miles. Got that 3 and 3. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a hold on. A Bug Shikla's Pet Dragons. When we fight it, we get to KO a card from our discard pile, and it has Faithful Resurrection. So when we fight it, we're going to reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike or a Scheme, it's going to re-enter the city. Looks like we got a 3 and 3 going on here. Can't do much with the attack, but we are going to pick up this backflip. And let's see. Yeah, we want to pick up the backflip. Let's replace it with a Flying Shield Block. This is Captain America Falcon's uncommon card. Deals 4 damage, which is amazing. Once per turn, if a player would gain a wound, you may reveal this card and rescue a bystander. Like I said, we don't have a way to give ourselves wound, but it's good. 4 damage is 4 damage, and if we happen to counter a wound, we won't say no. Passing it over to Miles, we got another 4 and 2. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Maggia Goons. All right. 4 and 2. I'm trying to decide if I want to slow down the. I keep wanting to call it the village. It's happened twice. To slow down the city. I could hit Maggia Goons, use up 4 of this and get a sidekick, or I could use the 4 just to get another Wing Salvation. I think that's gonna just lead us to be able to clear out the city on later turns than right now. And there's not a ton of pressure. I mean, a little pressure because he has a bystander, but we'll see what we can do. Let's pick up this Wing Salvation. We're gonna replace it with a whatever the cost. Good. Now we got both of Bishop's common cards in there. That's pretty good to see. All right, passing it over to Miles. Got ourselves a 3 and 3. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. So the scheme is going to be capturing 3 hidden witnesses, and we have to rescue those hidden witnesses before another Scheme Twist pops up because of it. So yeah, draw a Scheme Twist. 3 go on here. When the next Scheme Twist pops up, whatever hidden witnesses are here are going to enter into the KO pile. If 6 bystanders are in the escape pile, we are going to lose. Sorry, they go to the escape pile. They aren't KO'd, so get rid of that. And those are going to cost me 2 each time to recruit. I'm just going to put this actually here. Let's get a blue one. 2 in order to get that. So I think we want to start on that. So let's see. We got ourselves a 3 and 3. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down to 2. We're going to get one of these hidden witnesses. Got ourselves just a standard bystander. And then we're going to spend all 4 of that to hit the Maggia Goons. They're going to be gone. Let's KO one of these operatives. And we'll pack it up right there. Alright, passing it over to Harrison. Got a nice little spread here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Ghost Deadpool. So when we fight him, he will have Faithful Resurrection. And then we're going to do a cross-dimensional Deadpool Rampage. And when he escapes, we're going to do another. If he escapes, the same thing is going to happen there. So I just had to clarify it. When we fight Ghost Deadpool, we have to reveal a Deadpool card. If we cannot, we're going to be gaining a wound. There's no Deadpool cards in any of our hero pools, so basically we fight that, we gain a wound. Luckily, we do have some cards in order to prevent those, so we might be able to take advantage of that. Looks like we got ourselves a 4 and 3. So let's see. I think the first thing we're going to do... Yeah, so we're going to fight the bug, take him out. We have to KO a card from our discard pile. We actually, unfortunately, don't have any cards in our discard pile at this moment, but it does have, it does have Faithful Resurrection, so let's reveal the top card. It is not a Master Strike or a Scheme, so it is officially going to go into the victory pile. So we used up that 4. With that 3, why don't we pick up Absorb Energies? Maybe we can start collecting some Bishop cards on the left side. It's replaced with a X Factor Investigations. That's good to. I'm happy to see that. Really happy to see that. I think Miles is going to want to be picking that up. Passing over to Miles. Looks like we got a decent recruiting hand this time. I gotta remember. I think I probably should have recruited some of that actually. Either way, top card of the villain deck is going to be a Maggia Goons. We knew that. Looks like we got ourselves 6 recruit, 1 attack. I think. When I have 6 recruit, I think I need to be using it. So we can either do these 2, or we can get Flying Shield Block in order to use it all. But I think Harrison's going to want whatever the cost for sure. So let's pick up Flying Shield Block. I mean, it's 4 damage. You can't really say wrong to that. And because we had backflip, it's actually going to go to the top of the deck. Let's replace it with a aerial catch. Once again, man, I gotta remember those hidden witnesses are there. Let's move on. See what we can do. If I lose, then it's my own dang fault. All right, passing over to Harrison. Looks like we got a good amount of recruit here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Master Strike. So we're each going to have to KO a bystander from our victory pile. Looks like Miles can. Harrison cannot. So he is actually going to be getting a wound. It looks like we got a standard wound there. Let's get rid of that. All right, looking at this, we got ourselves 5 and 2. Now, we actually do, let's see, actually, we're not going to play this yet. Yeah, we're not going to play this one yet. So, let's lay this out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend all that but 1 to get both of these hidden witnesses. So, let's move that. First one up is just standard. Next one is just another standard. We do not have Savior, actually, so we're just going to be playing that for the 2 damage, and it's not going to really matter anyways. But, luckily, the scheme is now nice and clear, so let's pass it on over. All right, looks like we got a solid amount of damage here, which is pretty awesome. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. So this is going to, so luckily we got rid of all those. It's going to get 3 more hidden witnesses. All right, let's place that there. Reminder that it costs 2. So I think what we're going to do. Okay, so we are going to first let's play these 2. Yeah, let's play the operatives. Let's spend both of those. We're gonna get one of these hidden witnesses. Got ourselves a standard bystander. We're then gonna play. Let's see. Let's see. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I want to hit Ghost Deadpool. I think. Oh, actually, no. I have to do it this way. So we're gonna be playing Flying Shield Block into Hydra Soldier. That is going to give me 5 attack. We're going to remove that. We're going to hit Ghost Deadpool. Let's see. We have to do a Fateful Resurrection. Oh, it is Master Strike, so that is going to enter. But we did, let's see. We do have to do a cross-dimensional Deadpool Rampage. We are going to gain a wound, but we are going to discard Absorb Kinetic Energy in order to draw 2 cards. Kind of hoping to get 2 recruit. Nope, we got ourselves 1 attack and 1 recruit. And that didn't benefit us too much, so I think we're just going to pass it over from there. All right, passing over to Harrison. Got a sad little hand here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Black Knight. When it enters the city, it is going to capture a bystander. When we fight it, as long as we have Savior, we get to KO one of our heroes. So it's going to get a standard bystander. Looks like we got ourselves a 3 and 2. Do I want to hit the Goons, or do I want to get one of these bystanders? If we get the bystander, we'll actually have Savior, which is pretty awesome. I think we need to slow down the villains just a smidge. I really just don't want this to escape for right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend all of it but 1 recruit, and we're going to hit the Goons. And we're going to KO ourselves one of our agents. And we're going to pass it on over. All right, passing over to Miles. Got a decent amount of recruit here. Top card of the villain deck, bystander. Looks like Black Knight's going to double up here. Okay, it looks like we got ourselves 5 recruit and 2 attack. Can't do much with that at all. I think we're going to be spending 2 of that to get rid of one of these. Got ourselves, a computer hacker. When you kidnap this bystander, draw an extra card when you draw a new hand. That's awesome. And then I think we're going to spend 3 of that. We're going to get this aerial catch. Right? Yeah, aerial catch. That's what we want. All right. That actually goes to the top of my deck because we have backflip. Let's replace it with a Mace of Chains. And I think that's going to wrap us up. All right. Looks like we got a decent little hand here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. All right, so that means this hidden witness is going to end up in the overrun pile. It means we do have 1 hidden witness into the overrun pile, or the escape pile, and it's going to gain 3 more hidden witnesses. Just a reminder, we only need 6 in there for us to lose. Just put that right there. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to hold on to this for a second. So let's play out here. Looks like we got ourselves 3 recruit and 3 attack. We're definitely going to be spending 2 of that in order to get one of these. Whoops. Get that out of the way. Let's gain ourselves one of these. We got a, oh, hey, wait, hold on. No, that's Miles. Never mind. We got Fortune Teller. We get to choose 0 or non-zero and reveal the top card. If it is that, we do get to draw it. I'm gonna say 0. Got ourselves an agent. That's pretty sweet. Playing that, going up to 2. We do have Savior now. We have 3 bystanders in our victory pile. Not the Goon, but those 3. So that means we can play our Winged Salvation, and we're gonna be gaining 1, 2, 3, and 4 attack. So we're gonna spend 6 of that, going down to 1. We're going to be hitting this Executioner for sure. And actually, Baron Zemo is only 9 at this point. It is, let's see. Looks like Miles needs 1 more bystander to get rid of that permanently. But yeah, let's hit the Executioner. So when we fight him, we do have Savior, so we are going to be drawing a card, which is awesome. We got ourselves another Wing Salvation. Before we play that, though, we do rescue the Radiation Scientist. We do get to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. Ooh, is it any card, or is it, let's see, KO one of your heroes. Okay. So we can't get rid of the wound. So we're going to get rid of one of those agents from the discard pile. Let's play that Wing Salvation. We're going to go up to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got 5 attack. We could hit Ghost Deadpool, but we don't have a way to KO the wound, unfortunately. First and foremost, we're going to spend this 2. We're going to be picking up this whatever the cost to go along with our Absorbing Energy. Replacing that with an X Factor Investigations. This 5 attack, I think we're just going to, not a lot of pressure to take out Deadpool, so I think we're just going to hit the Black Knight. And we do get to KO one of our heroes. Oh wait, hold on, one second. We got 2 from KOing with the Radiation Scientist. We're going to fight the Black Knight, and we do have Savior, so we have to KO one of our heroes. Let's KO another agent, and that's going to give us another 2 recruit from Absorb Energies. And we rescue 2 bystanders. Dude, solid turn, my goodness, wow. Okay, let's see. So we used up the attack. Now we got 4 recruit to play with. Not really desperate for any of the cards in the HQ, so I think we're just going to be responsible. We're going to rescue both of these bystanders. So first one is just going to be a standard one. Next one, another standard. So, but we got plenty of bystanders in our victory pile now, which is awesome. Oh, let's get rid of that Scheme Twist. All right, passing over 2 Miles. Looks like we got a decent little spread here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Maggia Goons. Just a note, I don't have Savior yet, so for this turn, Baron Zemo is up to 18. Okay, let's do that. Looks like we got ourselves 4 recruit, and we have ourselves 5 attack. Another thing I gotta remember is when we fight a villain, we can spend 2 in order to rescue a bystander. But with Hidden Witness, I mean, we're gaining bystanders pretty often here. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to spend, let's see. Yeah, so we're going to spend all but 1. We're going to fight the Maggia Goons. We're then going to spend 2 in order to rescue a bystander. We got ourselves a Aspiring Hero. That's pretty awesome. We're going to be gaining a sidekick off of that. We got ourselves a standard sidekick. Then we're going to spend the last 2, and we're going to be gaining another sidekick. So we got a new recruit. Not too shabby. And we do have Savior now. So Baron Zemo, for as of right now, he doesn't have that bonus, and he only has 9 HP. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. Got 2 wounds in hand for Harrison. Might be passing just to KO those. We'll see. Top card of the villain deck is going to be another Goons. Well, first off, why don't we play the whatever the cost, and let's draw a card. Got ourselves an Absorb Energies, which we got that a little earlier. So let's just see what we got here. Looks like we got 2 recruit, and we have ourselves 4 because we have Savior. 6 total damage. I think we're going to 6. We're going to go down to 2. We're going to fight the Goon. So they're gone. I do have to KO a card. We're going to get rid of an agent. Then we're going to spend that 2, and we're just going to rescue a bystander. Got ourselves a standard one. Just kind of padded a little bit. And we already did stuff, so we can't KO the wounds, but I think I'm alright with that. Alright, top card of the villain deck is going to be a Man-Thing. So when he enters the city, each Monstropolis villain captures a bystander. When we fight him, there's a fateful resurrection. So that means both of these are going to be getting bystanders. So we got a photographer on Deadpool, makes sense, and a standard on Man-Thing. All right, let's get this laid out because I didn't do that before, but not too shabby. Main thing, we got flying shield block right there. Okay, that's going to give us 4 recruit, and it's going to give us 6 damage to play with. I do have a way to counteract the wound from Ghost Deadpool, so I think I'm going to take advantage of that. We're going to go down to 1. Whoops. 4. We're going to fight Ghost Deadpool. We're going to rescue the photographer. We then have to do a Fateful Resurrection, which is going to be a Marcus the Symbiote Centaur. So that isn't a scheme or a mastermind, so he is going to be gone. But there's cross-dimensional rampage. We're going to be gaining a wound, but flying shield block, we're going to reveal that, and we get to rescue a bystander instead. It looks like we got ourselves shapeshifted copycat, so that is going to enter the bridge as a 3-cost villain. When we fight it, we get to KO one of our cards. Still got 4 recruit to play with. I think we're going to be picking up one of these X Factor investigation guys. Little recruit boost, which is I think will be kind of neat at this point. And we can investigate for strength or an X Factor, so not too bad. Place with a backflip. I think that's going to wrap us up. Oh, I keep forgetting backflip, so that's going to go on top of my deck actually. Passing over to Harrison, got a sad little hand. Top card is going to be Marcus the Symbiote Centaur. When he ambushes, we're going to charge 2 spaces. So that means he's going to enter, and he's actually going to go 1, 2. So we got to move everyone over. Enters 1, 2. So it looks like we're set up right there. Okay, so he does actually get +3 because he is in the rooftops now. So let's just get that marked here. He's going to be at 6 HP. We do have 4 here to play with. We don't have much to recruit. Am I worried about... I'm not really worried about bystanders at the moment. So we're going to use that 4. We're going to be taking out the shapeshifted copycat. Oh wait, sorry, here. Let me mark that. 4. We're going to go down to 1. Get rid of the shapeshifted copycat. We do get to KO... let's see. We do get to KO one of our heroes. So we're going to get rid of the agent. We're going to spend that 2 in order to gain a sidekick. We got ourselves a prodigy. Alright, it's going to wrap us up. Passing over to Miles. Let's see, a little gray, a little colored. Top card of the villain deck. Scheme Twist. So, we got rid of all those hidden witnesses there, but it is going to gain 3 more. Oops. They are hidden. Okay, I think the first thing we're going to do, let's play X Factor Investigations. Let's see what we got at the top. We got a sidekick and a flying shield. I think we're just going to leave both of those on top. Call it a day. Looks like we got ourselves 5 recruit and 3 damage. Can't do much with the 3 damage, unfortunately. So we're just going to pass on that. We are going to take this 5, though. Why don't we just get Absorb Kinetic Energy? 3 damage is 3 damage. It's pretty solid. And let's get it replaced with a Absorb Metal. Well, we got the 2-card combo, I guess. Alright, passing over to Harrison. We got ourselves a solid hand here. Ooh, that looks really good. Top card of the villain deck. Got another Goons. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. And we get to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. Okay. We unfortunately don't have... Yeah, we unfortunately don't have a discard pile, but we're going to play Absorb Energy. It's going to get us 2 damage. We are going to play whatever the cost activated. We do get to draw a card. Got ourselves a wound. But let's see. KO a card from my hand. Okay, that's actually a pretty good pickup there. So that is going to be activated. We are going to KO the wound that we just drew. And looks like that is going to give us 2 recruit from the Absorb Energies. We're going to play both of our Wing Salvation. That's going to give us 8 damage, going up to 10. And we got another 2 recruit on top of that. So it looks like we can hit Baron von Zemo. I think we're going to do that. Let's fight him. Got ourselves a Finding Zemo. When we fight him, reveal the top 5 cards of the villain deck. If you reveal any bystanders, KO them, and each other player gains a wound. Put put the rest back in a random order. All right, we'll see where we land here. What is it? Sorry, just 1 second. It's in a random order. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see, we got ourselves no bystanders, but we have a scheme, a master strike. Good little mix there. All right, I'll shuffle those up. And we're gonna put that back in a random order. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with what I got right now, honestly. Like man, this card is so strong. It's, I mean, 4 damage. I mean, having a bunch of those is just incredible. I want to move my HQ, but I just don't really, there's nothing there I really want to recruit at this moment. I really don't like these. Yeah, I really, really don't like these. So I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna spend all 4 of that, and we're just gonna hit the goons here. Take them out, KO one of my agents, just to keep my deck nice and thin. And I think that's gonna wrap us up. Passing over to Miles, looks like we got a little bit of gray. Top card of the villain deck is gonna be a Executioner. So he's gonna enter. He's gonna get a bystander, a paramedic. Well, that wouldn't be too bad to pick up, actually. Okay, I think we're gonna use this sidekick right now to draw 2 cards. We got ourselves a soldier and a backflip. Let's get that played out. Let's see. I don't think there's any way I can gain a wound to rescue a bystander, if I'm recalling correctly. So I think we're just gonna play out here. It looks like we got ourselves 4, 5, 6, and 7 attack. Plus 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down to 1. Let's see. Yeah, let's fight the Executioner. We're gonna rescue the paramedic. That's gonna let us KO a wound from our hand or discard pile. We're gonna be getting rid of this binding. I know it's technically not a wound, but I'm counting it. Can't do much with that. With the 5 recruit we have remaining. Ooh, wait, hold on. Man, I gotta put this. Gotta keep track of that. We're gonna rescue 2 of these bystanders for sure. Or these hidden witnesses, excuse me. Got ourselves a bystander and a normal bystander. Okay, I think that's gonna wrap us up. Passing over to Harrison, and oof, not looking good. Top card of the villain deck is gonna be another man thing. So he's gonna enter, and he is going to be gaining a bystander. Looks like a standard one. I really can't do anything. So I think we're just gonna pass, KO the wound, and be sad. All right, let's wrap that up. All right, passing over to Miles. Looks like it's gonna be 2 sad hands in a row. Top card of the villain deck is gonna be a Master Strike. So each of us have to KO a wound from or a bystander from our victory pile. That is going to be easy peasy, and we still get to keep that savior status activated. Let's play the new recruit, and we're gonna be drawing a card. Got ourselves an operative. That is gonna bring us up. Let's see, we're gonna play all these out. We're gonna go up to 3 attack. Got 4 recruit. Spend 2 of that. Let's get rid of this last hidden witness. Got ourselves another paramedic. Let's see. Doesn't look like we have any wounds to speak of at the moment. Can't do much with this, but we can't spend that 2 in order to gain ourselves a sidekick. Got ourselves another new recruit. And I think that's going to wrap us up. All right, passing it over to Harrison. Not too impressive of a hand. Top card is going to be a Scheme Twist. So we're going to be gaining 3 more hidden witnesses. Luckily, we've been able to keep up with that pretty frequently. Okay, let's play. Man, do I want to spend a prodigy on this? We'll see. Let's play whatever the cost so we can draw a card. Got ourselves a Winged Salvation. Not too bad. We'll play that. It's going to give us 4 total attack. Yeah, actually, you know, we're going to play Prodigy as a copy of Winged Salvation. That's going to bring us up to 8. These are going to bring us all the way up to 10, and we do have 2 recruit after the fact. Yeah, I think we're going to be going down to 2 attack. 1 attack. And we're going to hit Baron von Zemo, or Heimrich Zemo. All right, got ourselves a Fallen Idols. Each other player that is not a savior discards a card. Both of us are saviors, so not that big of a deal. And we do have the 2 recruit. Let's get rid of that. We're going to gain a sidekick. Got ourselves a standard one. And that's going to be it. All right, looks like we got not too crazy. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Goon. All right, oops. that over there. Nothing too fancy about this one. We're going to be gaining 5 recruit. Yep, and 5 attack. What can we do with that? Okay, I think we're going to take that 5. We're going to be grabbing up an X Factor Investigations. And that we do have backflip, so it's going to pop up onto the top of our deck. Let's replace it with a Concussive Blast. This is Bishop's uncommon card. Does 3 damage. If activated by 2 ranged heroes, it's going to get another +3 damage. Not too bad. Go down to 1 there. Let's spend this 5, and I think we're going to fight this man thing. This giant man thing right there. It's going to be gone. And I think that's going to wrap it all up. Alright, passing over to Harrison. Looks like we got ourselves plenty of non-gray heroes, which is pretty sweet. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Melter. When it enters, it's going to capture a bystander. And when we fight it, it has if we have Savior, each player is going to reveal the top card of their deck. For each card, you choose to KO it or put it back. Not too bad. Okay, I think what we're going to do, first we're going to play the Sidekick. It's going to draw us 2 cards. Got ourselves a Trooper and another Winged Salvation. Not too bad. Let's play the Absorb Energy for 2 damage. Let's play the whatever the cost. We do not have a discard pile once again. So, oof. Actually, I don't really have much I want to KO. Maybe I shouldn't KO. What, that'll give us 2 recruit? I don't think we're going to KO anything, but we do get the draw card. Right? Hold on. Yeah, we do get the draw card. Got ourselves a Shield Agent. I'd be down to... Actually, hold on. So I draw the card, and then I get to KO. So I think we're going to KO that. That is going to gain us 2 recruit. And then I think we're just going to be playing out the rest of it. So we do have 8 damage with these 2 Winged Salvations, plus another 3. That is going to get us up to, let's see, that's going to give us 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Okay, not too bad. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go down to 4, and we're going to fight Baron Zemo. We're cruising along here. Replace it with a Hatred for the Avengers. For each of your Avenger heroes, rescue a bystander. Kind of a good little callback to the core box. And looks like we do have 2 Avenger cards, so we are going to be gaining 2 bystanders. Got ourselves just 2 standard ones. We still have this 4 here, so I think we're going to spend all 4 of that attack. We're going to hit one of the Goons. We are going to spend that 2, actually, to use the Baron Zemo ability. So we're going to rescue a bystander. We got ourselves a standard one. And let's see. We do have to KO one of our heroes, so let's get rid of a Trooper. That is going to give us actually 2 off of the Absorb Energies. Man, I'm really off of that. Okay, we're going to spend 2. We're going to spend that 2 to rescue this Hidden Witness. Got ourselves a Alligator Trapper. When you rescue this bystander, patrol the sewers. If it's empty, you get +2, and it is empty actually. So we get another 2 recruit. Awesome. We're going to use that 2 to rescue this one. This Hidden Witness. Got ourselves just a standard bystander. All right, man, not too shabby. All right, passing over to Miles. Looks like we got only 1 gray card. I love seeing it. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Marcus the Symbiote Centaur. So he's going to enter, and then it's going to charge 2. So 1, and 2. So this one is actually going to escape. Let's see, let's get that over there. So he is going to escape. This guy's going to take over the die with 6. Do have to KO a card from here. We're going to KO this Absorb Metal and replace it with Absorb Kinetic Energy. Okay, let's get our card draw out of the way. So we're going to play X Factor Investigations. We're going to investigate twice. We're digging for strength cards. Looks like we whiffed right there. We're going to put both of those on the bottom. And another whiff. So let's put those on the bottom. Okay, looks like we're just going to be playing out here. Looks like we got ourselves 6 recruit and 7 damage to play with. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down to 2. We're going to get rid of this man thing. So it does have a bystander. with the 6 recruit, I think we're going to go down to 1. We're going to pick up this other absorb kinetic energy. Let's replace it with a aerial catch. All right, I think it's going to wrap us up. All right, passing it over to Harrison. Basically got the same hand, so yeah, just a note. I've seen the same cards over and over again because I only have 8 cards in my whole deck. So top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. So let's see, this, we had 1 hidden witness here. That is going to bring this up to 2. And then it is going to capture 3 more hidden witnesses. Okay, looks like we're just going to be doing this dance again. So we're going to play the absorb energy. Then we're going to play the whatever the cost. We are going to draw a trooper. We're going to KO the agent because this is activated. It's going to get us 2 recruit when that happens. First, we're going to get the 2 damage. And then 2 recruit. Okay, let's play both of our wing salvations. It's going to be worth 8. So we're going to go up to 10. Plus these 2, bringing us up to 12. Well, let's go down to 3. Hit Baron Zemo. Okay, we only got 1 more before he is gone. We just have to do the final blow and we're set. Revealing a prisoner of war. Each other player reveals a adventure hero or chooses a bystander in the victory pile, and you rescue that bystander. It's actually not too bad on our part. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got a sad little hand over from Miles, so he cannot reveal. So Miles, let's see, Harrison does get to rescue one of his bystanders. He's going to rescue this aspiring hero. So that does mean he gets a sidekick. Got ourselves a Lockjaw. I think we're going to, hey, let's use that last 2 to get one of these hidden witnesses. Got ourselves, ooh, a public speaker. It's going to get +1 recruit. Can't really do much with that though. So I think we're just going to pass it on over. Let's get rid of that. All right. A lot of gray, unfortunately, but we can rescue some hidden bystanders at least. Top card is going to be a Black Knight. He's going to enter, and he's going to capture a bystander. Looks like we got ourselves 4 recruit, 1 attack. I don't think I'm going to use this new recruit. I don't think I could draw anything that's really going to have a strong impact. So we're just going to play that. We're going to spend all 4 of that to rescue both of these hidden witnesses. And it looks like we got 2 standard ones. And I think that's going to wrap us up. All right, another standard looking hand for Harrison. Top card is going to be a Scheme Twist. And we got rid of all those hidden witnesses just in time. All right, looks like, let's see, let's play the whatever the cost. We're going to draw the absorb energy. That's going to get us up to 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. We're going to hit Baron Zemo for the last time, winning the game. Boom. Not too bad. I cannot believe how strong those cards are, actually. I mean, 4 damage is just, even 2 of them. I mean, it's 8. That's pretty much almost all of Baron Zemo's health. That was just really incredible. I'm really, really glad that this guy didn't show up very often. I think Strong Guy did really good. 3 damage on one of his common cards is pretty dang strong. I'm pretty sure that's his common card, right? I can't think of what the other one looks like. Yeah, no, that's got to be his common card. Oh no, it is, because the other one has the tactical formation. So yeah, no, pretty solid gameplay. All right, cool. Well, got that all wrapped up. We're going to ship it back over to the website real quick to show you what we're going to do after the game is over. So we'll see you there. All right, we're back here onto the, this is the spreadsheet for Arcade. We were victorious. So if you won, list the locked heroes with the highest number of cards here, 1 per player. So basically, I went through Miles and Harrison's deck to count up how many, how many cards of each hero we had in each deck. So let's see. So Miles definitely had a lot of Strong Guy cards. So he's actually going to be unlocked for us. So when we go to Battle 2, we'll have an option to bring Strong Guy in to swap out with one of our randomized heroes. With Harrison, we actually had a tie. We had it was between Bishop and Captain America Falcon. And I think it's kind of a tough call. I think Bishop is a little more useful. But that game, I mean, heck, Captain America Falcon was the MVP of that. We do need strong bystander vibes to get him, but I think, man, what do I do? Bishop or Captain America? Captain America Falcon. I think we're going to go with Captain America Falcon. I played with Bishop a lot, and I want to see how Captain America Falcon works. So, just for a quick little look at it, if you go back to the roster now, yep, look, Captain America Falcon is unlocked. Same with Strong Guy, which is pretty awesome. So this is battle 1. These are unlocked ones. We are all wrapped up. Oh, total VP. I did count it up. It was 84. Not too bad. So now that we're wrapped up, we go to battle 2. We'll be doing that in the next video, but I just wanted to give you a quick little preview. So in battle 2, we do randomize 3 masterminds, but we only randomize 2 schemes, and we only get to pick between these 2. Once we get our heroes randomized, we randomize 5 heroes, and then we get to replace up to 2 heroes with unlocked heroes from your roster. So we could potentially bring in both Captain America Falcon and Strong Guy into the team to kind of shore up our team, you know, if it needs something like that. So anyways, that's going to wrap us up for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time.